Hey everyone, welcome back to the Restaurant Show. And you know what? It is getting warm outside, so it is the perfect time for entertaining. And most of you have that fantastic backyard that you can't wait to show off, but it's been so cold outside. Now we're ready to rock and roll. And I feel like mamas really might have the fit for you if you don't feel like cooking. We have actually got some great things that are great to carry out. And if you just call us ahead, we can put any kind of catering package together for you. And what I'm showing off here today is a little bit of everything. And actually, this is probably our most popular requests. And let me just show you what I have, because this is good stuff. And can you imagine, like, ordering this and either we could even deliver it to you or you pick it up and you just lay this kind of spread? I mean, this is not a bad spread. Actually, I pictured on a really long table in the backyard and thinking, oh, I took all day to cook this. So, but let us do that for you. So, all right. So what we're going to start with is, first we have our fantastic creamy coleslaw. And as you can see here, this is, now what I have here actually is 4 pounds of each item, which is really our most basic call-in. Usually that's a good amount to feed. It'll feed anywhere between 15 to 20 people, so it's really, really good. And depending on if you have some lighter eaters or heavier eaters that really love barbecue, because I know you'll impress them with this. But these are our normal things, our most popular things that we sell. And this is our creamy coleslaw. And again, this is 4 pounds of coleslaw. And look how delicious that is. I mean, and we make our coleslaw fresh. The dressing we make in-house, and we make it to order right before you pick it up. We don't have it soaking overnight, so it's really, really good. And then of course we have our fantastic baked beans. I'm gonna kind of do that with my left hand. And as you can see here, our baked beans, they're fantastic. We actually add in our pulled pork. We have some a little bit of pork sausage that's a little bit spicy. It doesn't make the beans spicy because we actually make them nice and sweet. And you can actually see here some of the green peppers, red peppers, and onions. I mean, it's so delicious. There might be a little bit of brown sugar in there. I'm kind of known for using sugar. So there we go, there's our baked beans. Again, that's 4 pounds. I mean, it looks like a lot, but it's perfect for serving. And of course, the one thing I want to remind you too is, if you get this, they're in the aluminum containers already. So it's really easy to either keep in the oven on low, so maybe you pick it up early and you can serve it a little bit later, or you can hold it in there, just depending on when you're throwing your party. It's making it as worry-free as you possibly can. All right, and then next, of course, we have our yeast rolls, which we bake these fresh also every single morning. If your party is in the afternoon, we'll actually probably bake it right in the afternoon before you pick them up, but perfect size, that slider size. And also that way, people, you know, a lot of people nowadays, they're not eating as many carbs, but they might still want to make a sandwich but not be stuck with a big old sandwich bun. So this is a perfect bun for these great sandwiches. And of course, the fantastic pulled pork. I mean, we put a lot of love into this baby. This is our pulled pork, which actually is about a 20-hour process. And what we do, and you can see here, this is pulled. There's a lot of different styles. You can chop it, you can pull it, and I'm going to show you in 2 seconds where it comes from, as far as, not the pig, but but actually how it starts off when we get it out of the smoker. I'm going to put it here by the sauces. But this is our pulled pork. This is about 4 pounds. There is not sauce on it. Now we have a little bit of our vinegar finishing sauce, which we already add, but as you can see, it's pretty much, it doesn't have like a red sauce or mustard already mixed in it. Because we really feel like the meats really speaks for itself. The flavors come through. And if you can see here, you can see that beautiful bark. Let me just show you guys here, that nice pink color that's right there. That's called the smoke ring. And what the smoke ring is, because we smoke it for 12 hours. So basically, we take 4 hours of seasoning and letting it sit, and then we smoke it with hickory smoke in our smoker overnight, fresh every day. And you know, if we run out, we run out, because we really make it fresh every day. But that's 12 hours, and then we let it rest for another couple hours, and then there you go. But here, I'm going to show you now. So this is one way you can get it already pulled, everything's set. Another way you can get it, because you know, I know a lot of people have like their own coleslaw recipe or their own baked beans, which I'm all for it, but maybe you just need the meat part, or you don't feel like smoking your food for 20 hours total. What we have is we also can sell you the pork butt by the pound. And look at that baby, woohoo! If you were in here, you could smell it, and it's like, woo! That hickory is fantastic. And if you can see here, I mean, look at this. I've got plastic fork and plastic knife because, you know, there's a security at the door that I can't bring it all in. But look at that delicious pork. And all I'm doing is basically just tugging at it like that with a fork, and it's just shredding. And if you look at there's that beautiful smoke ring. It's so delicious, and it really, really gets that flavor inside of there. And all I'm gonna do is pull, and then you'll see, you can then serve as many people as you want at one time, and so forth, and then you start getting this beautiful product. I mean, look at that. That makes me so happy when I see that beautiful smoke ring. But now this is $8.99 a pound, and basically for the pork butt. So this, you know, you can take off part of it, freeze part of it, you can pull it to order at your house, however you want to do it. But that's one way, $8.99 a pound, and usually these run about 4 to 5 pounds and should feed at least 20 to 25. Again, it depends on how hungry and how excited they are to try the barbecue. And of course, we have our barbecue sauces here. This is our Perfect 10 red barbecue sauce, served at every single table in the restaurant, and it's a sweet and sassy, a lot like someone I know. And then we have our Carolina, we have our GW's Gold. This is our mustard barbecue, very, very based in South Carolina. Gotta, you know, pay homage to where we live. And then of course we have our North Carolina vinegar sauce, which is again, regional. I love it. I love the vinegar base, and it has that ketchup to it, so it's more like an Eastern North Carolina, and it has a little bit of a sweet, but very, very tangy and light. So you can get all that with it, and it's something like this right here actually is only about $110 and $120 with, you know, or under with tax. You can't beat that. That is a great way to serve, and again, you will definitely serve about 15 to 20 people just with this meal here. And you know, some options, we have sweet tea, we want to make sure we get that. And you know, if you mention this show, which I know you all will, you even will get a free key lime pie with it. So make sure you keep me in mind when you're planning for the holidays, graduation parties, get-togethers, backyard barbecues. Let me do the work for you, and hopefully you will give us a call and we will take care of you. So please keep us in mind, and I'll see you next time. Thanks guys, we'll be back in just a moment.